How we doing, guys? Myself, Chris Pretty OBE, hitting you with a quick one. Real talk, true season. Now, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Before I even get into this, because I just want to say to all of us right now that I think I found a solution. If you know where your child is, maybe we wouldn't have loads of these young people running around in the streets. There's not 100 kids on the street. Where's the parents? How comes on the view parents? There's 100 kids there, and there's 100 parents that don't know where their kids are right now, and they're running up and down on the street. Take a look at this. Don't worry. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There's nearly 100 kids there. Shouldn't be 100 parents. So my question to everybody is, we've got a lot of knife crime, we've got a lot of gangs, a lot of young boys running around stabbing each other. Let's just start with, if you know where your child is, then we will have less young people on the street committing crime. I'm just throwing that one out there quickly. So if these 100 kids and 100 parents knew where their kids was, 100 kids wouldn't be there. Don't worry, I'll wait. No, don't worry. And the worst thing about it, I can't even blame the kids. Kids like excitement. You know, one's there, two peoples are beefing. We've all done it when we was in school. Someone gets into the fight, everyone just wants to come over and watch and look. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Everyone's getting their phones out and all the rest of it. How much people were standing there with their phones out? How much people on the sidelines, which was probably your child, that's probably not involved in a gang, that is probably a good child, but now getting roped up. When you don't know where your child is, your child could be the one that was getting beaten up. You don't even know. We got our young people running around in the streets with knives, but we don't want to stop and search them before they leave the house. We want to make complaints. Oh, it's the police. Oh, it's the government. Oh, it's not me, Chris. Oh, what am I meant to do? I'm working. Stop and search your kids before they leave the house. Know where your children is when they're leaving home or coming back from school. Maybe go and pick them up. There's a lot of 10-10 parents that still pick up their children from school. Big up to you guys. There's a lot of parents that still make sure they're contacting their child on their phone, FaceTime, making sure that they're on the bus, making sure they're on the way home, or if they've got cousins, brothers, sisters, to be able to pick them up, to make sure they're not running around on the streets. And then the police are dragging 13 and 14-year-olds like he's a ragdoll. But he's in the way of a crime now. So yes, there's one thing, he shouldn't be putting his hand on a 13-year-old boy because the 13-year-old boy didn't do nothing. He just wants to see. But these are the kind of things that we see every single time. And I'm seeing girl gangs as well coming up a little bit more fights, all these kind of things. And we sit there and say, oh, it's bad. And oh, Chris, they ain't got nothing to do. But the first thing I want to start with is know where your children is. This should be an initiative. This should be a scheme, a campaign. This should just be second nature. Know where your kids is. Stop and search your kids before they leave the house. Do you know where they are when they leave the house? Do you know where they are when they're leaving from school, leaving from football practice, leaving from anything? Do you know where they are? Your children are running up and down the road, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night, running up and down the road. How much kids is there right now? And you mean to tell me that there's nearly 100 kids there and there's 100 parents right now sitting at home thinking, oh, my child is good. My child's on the way back from home. Or you're at work sitting there thinking, oh, my child's at home. This is not good enough, guys. Because we've got organizations, we've got mentors, we've got people out there that are trying to stop gangs, trying to mentor some of these young boys. But then you got these young kids running around falling victim because you're not a part of that life. Just because mummy didn't want to pick me up or just because you didn't want to take the time out. Like I keep saying, when your children get to secondary school, that's when you should be more hands-on. We've got more kids running around on the streets. What's you guys' thoughts, man? Comment below.